your head in his hand, turn you into a blind man. Where will you make your stand? Up springs a voice in man, the prophet calls, the master's plan. You resist his through demands. His call spreads disease, cause he doesn't talk with the aim to please. Aims his call at your heart, you've been hooked when you feel his dart. But I would rather not go, I would rather stay home, I would rather not go, I would rather stay home, where I would eat and sleep and think and eat and eat and sleep and think and eat and eat and sleep and think and eat and eat and sleep and think and eat. Rather not go, rather stay at, rather not go, rather stay at home. If there's someone outside to see you, you can always run away. But if someone inside does the calling, there's no way you can hide. Jump down the open staircase to the very fine air, hiding away from your own despair. It's an inner thing that talks to, makes you do what you must do, a voice you can't ignore. Find the key that hits the door, follow that song right to its core. Find the key that hits the door, follow that song right to its core. But I would rather not go, I would rather stay home, I would rather not go, I would rather stay home, where I would eat and sleep and think and eat and 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 eat and stay and rather not go, rather stay and eat and sleep and think and eat and eat and think and eat and eat and sleep 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 and eat 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 and eat. On a machine like this, everybody gets their hands oily. Smoke-filled room, nobody's lungs stay clean, but there's a difference between a swim and a wallow. Gives out a clue to how things might have been if things were perfect. Ask for perfection. People aren't like that. Any fool can see. Who are you to laugh at me? I am still standing on the chicken wire. Don't look down, but try an inch a little higher. Friends on the ground say, come on in, the water's fine. But I can see their frozen smiles from here. If you give yourself to
Now, Tim, can I ask you, first of all, is this going to be a real bugbear, the fact that Morrissey from the Smiths has been describing you as a brilliant band? How are you going to live this down?
Well, we hope people will take the trouble to come and listen to us, and then they'll hear and see for themselves.
Because obviously you're just going to go on tour with the Smiths, and the big nationwide tour it's about to start.
We're in the middle of it now.
In the middle of it now. Now, where are the next dates you're going to be playing then?
Margate and Ipswich. And then we're moving up north a bit more, up to Manchester and Nottingham, places like that.
Now, is it hard, doing a big tour like that with someone who's obviously so popular? I mean, you're from Manchester and you're perhaps living in the shadow a bit from all the other famous factory bands. I mean, how do you see yourself going on from here?
What other factory bands?
Well, one or two little names, New Order and so on.
We just see it building. We just want people to hear us and see us and not believe what they read about us and make up their own opinions from live concerts and live performances.
Because there have been some quite amazing things written about you, haven't there? Saying that you're Buddhist vegans. Is this true?
No, it's not true. It's not true at all, not for one of us.
So why do you think people write these things about you? Just trying to make a bit more publicity?
I don't know. We don't say too much, and so I think people tend to fill in the gap for us and make up things and let their minds run away with themselves.
This is quite a new 80s thing, isn't it? The quiet, sensitive young men with guitars. Is this the age you're falling into a bit?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Because you are, in fact, a quiet, sensitive young man.
I don't think so, not necessarily. And it's not an image that we're falling into. I mean, if we are quiet, sensitive young men, then we probably wouldn't know it anyway.
Well, we're very pleased to have some quiet, sensitive young man in this program. It makes a bit of a change, I can tell you. So what's this next number you're going to play?
It's called Johnny Yen, and it's about very unquiet, insensitive young men who used to frequent rock and roll a lot.
Right. Okay, James, thank you very much. Off you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's my disease. Give me a standing ovation and some sympathy. Poor old Johnny Yen set himself on fire again. Watch the genie on his high wire act. At the back of his mind there's a suicide pact. Poor old Johnny Yen set himself on fire again. See the young man itching to burn, waiting for their own star turn, needing danger. What would do if they can't let it out? They'll pick on you. Poor old Johnny Yen set himself on fire again, on fire again. Poor old Johnny Yen set himself on fire again, fire again. See Knievel hit the 17th bus. You got crushed in the souvenir rush. Watch Houdini and his underwater tricks. You were sitting at the front hoping the locks would stick. Oh, Johnny Yen set himself on fire again, on fire again. I said, oh, Johnny Yen set himself on fire again. See the young man itching to burn, waiting for their post-star turn, needing danger. What would do if they can't let it out? They'll pick on you. Oh, Johnny Yen set himself on fire again, on fire again. Oh, Johnny Yen set himself on fire again. He's gonna drown, gonna drown, gonna drown, 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 drown. Ladies, gentlemen, here's my disease.